Hi, my name is Amanda Floyd, and getting away with believers my age is how I grew as a Christian with Christians on campus. So just give you a little bit of a background. I grew up in the church. I received the Lord at the age of 7, and about a week later, I was baptized with those my age. At the time, it was an experience that you couldn't really understand or process the Lord's presence or the Lord's appearing at such a young age. But about a few years later, I had the wonderful opportunity to attend a Christian conference in Poland. And that was also with thousands of other people around the world that were also my age. And the topic was on the Lord's appearing, but I've never ever felt that before. So I was really confused. I was wondering. I just wanted to understand what that actually meant. And at that time, I actually felt the Lord's presence. And this is something I can never explain. I can never tell you what that felt like. But feeling the Lord being there, because I have the knowledge, and prior to that, I also had the knowledge that the Lord was with me and the Lord was in me because I believed in him. But I've never felt him the way I did there. And it was an experience that I can never have again, but it's something I look back on to just be thankful that the Lord was there with me. About a couple years later, I went to a conference here in the country and with also about 2,800 other people my age. And there was when I really felt the Lord's presence. And from that day forward is when I gave myself to the Lord. I gave my entire life to him. I told him that any decision that I would make, anything towards my family, towards my friends, I gave solely to him for the rest of my life. And I want to live that Christian life. So it's just an experience that I can never explain, but when you're there, it's the best thing ever because the Lord's with you. You know, the Lord's in you, but he's also with you. So having that experience was very, very life-changing for me. And none of that would have been able to happen without the church here supporting us. We're just so thankful that we can have the church to support us to grow further in our Christian lives.